because it's an Olympic year. And Marie-Philippe Poulin also already put us on notice that Hockey Canada is going for the sweep of the podium, women's, men's, and para gold medal. So there's a lot of work that needs to be done between now and the end of February. And so let's talk about things that we know usually fit into a women's hockey calendar, and that overlap with what we've seen for the PWHL season. This year, that will be the Olympics. There's usually a World Championships. And then we have Rivalry Series, which sometimes takes place. It is an Olympic year, so that will likely be, or you can, I should say, sometimes there's Rivalry Series, but then there's almost like Rivalry Series Part 2, maybe, more of a victory tour. I think actually they did, USA Hockey called it once a victory tour. So, do we have any reports with regard to some of those kind of tentpole events when it comes to the women's hockey schedule?
Right. And we've talked about Rivalry Series and the PWHL, and that now that the PWHL exists, is there even a need for the Rivalry Series anymore as a tune-up? Because ostensibly the PWHL should be a league that's good enough to keep these players going. Now, the Rivalry Series provides the opportunity for those specific country teams, USA and Canada, to come together and get practice games in. So I do understand it to a certain extent. I think there's arguments pro and con, and some of the potential con here is the interruption of the PWHL season. Whereas you see on the NHL side, it's a very clear, nope, you're with your club team until X date. Then you have a couple of days of practice and getting it together, the Olympics, and then you come back to your club team. And there's a very clear separation, right, on the men's side. But here, we have the Rivalry Series already scheduled in Cleveland for Thursday, November 6th and Saturday, November 8th. But if you're going to start your PWHL season November 21st, you got to open your training camps. And, the report is that training camps are going to open up November 7th, smack dab in the middle of that first Rivalry Series. Like, that's tough